Same, bro. Like, how you feeling about after that one, man?
But the whole experience was just shit for me. I won't lie. I feel the game was shit. The whole experience was shit. My Fire Stick decided randomly that it wanted to not connect to my internet, so I had to find stream after stream and watch it in a mad way, bare blurry. That the excitement for the whole game. The referee giving out yellow cards for everything for both teams. Like I feel killed the game, and I don't know, man. It was just like 1-1. Like it's a bit dead. Like we should have, like, given they went down to 10 men, we probably should have done a lot more than what we did. But
Chelsea does that. Do you know what it is, bruv? Like,
they probably deserve to win. To be fair.
Chelsea deserved it, but we played terribly, man. We were bad.
We were
awful today. I know, like we've had 3 serious, like, emotionally draining games. Obviously, Tottenham, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, but we weren't good today. And the fact that they went down to 10 men after like 30 something minutes, we didn't create any chances, bro. No chances from with 10 men, bro. You know what I'm saying, we're lucky we got away with that, because really and truly, I was thinking, like, if they get another corner, I was feeling like they were the more likely to score than us.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think Arteta made a few mistakes. Like, even on Marino, I think Ødegaard should have come on at half. Eze stayed on the pitch. Like, he's a match winner. He needs to stay on the pitch. He's the only player that can shoot from 30 yards, 20 yards. He needs to be on the pitch. And I think Yokra should have come on a long time.
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, a very long
ages
time
ago, bro. Like Madueke came on and he was there's a couple of people that weren't good today. Like Timber wasn't good, and in fact, I'm more irritated with Timber because he took the ball off Yoko's head at the end. And I'm actually a bit irritated by that. And Madueke was terrible. You know what I'm saying? So when he came on, like, he was. But I mean, before the game, if he was to ask me, would I have taken a point? Like, we beat Tottenham, beat Bayern Munich, and then draw with Chelsea, I would have said yes. You know what I'm saying? But I think the context of the game, them having 10 men, is a big problem. Like, I feel like we needed to have been on the ascendancy and be like, you know what, they've got 10 men, wave after wave after wave after wave after wave of attack, and there was none of that. He took Zubimendi off. I don't think he should have done.
They made it hard.
They made it hard.
At 10 men, they made it very, very hard for us.
You know why it was harder for us, though? Because all of a sudden, Declan Rice is now not marauding forward. What I'm seeing it is as the players that can shoot, we need them around outside the box. So if you've got Zubimendi on, you put Rice further forward. Rice is one of the players that can shoot outside the box.
Yeah.
But now Rice is all the way near rail.
Yeah, you had to play deeper because Zubimendi came off in it. So
I don't know, man.
Ødegaard kind of adopted the role that you would want Declan Rice to play. But I don't know. It was like, I hear Eze should have stayed on, but then it's like, you know, he kept Marino out even after he scored. I think Marino was shit the whole game.
Marino was terrible. Marino was abysmal today. That's his worst performance I've seen in a long, long time.
Even though he scored, like, fairs, like, Arteta kept him on, he got the goal. Do you know what I mean? I feel like when Ødegaard came on, Ødegaard kind of changed it up a bit, got the ball into Saka, Saka whipped it in, Marino, he puts it in the back of the net. Do you know what I mean? So
they deserved that. Chelsea deserved that, man.
Where I wanted Marino to come off earlier, he did it. And do you know what? Like, I feel like the whole tone of the game just got kind of deaded off when our team sheet comes out. Oh, Saliba's injured, and it's like, okay, another one of our experienced players out, and it's like, I don't know, man. Something definitely felt off. Even taking Calafiori off at halftime, I was like,
no, he needed to. Calafiori was on a yellow card. The referee was all over the place. Like, he didn't take Calafiori off tactically. He took him off because he's on the yellow card. Like, the ref was all over the place. He had to take him off.
But you could have taken off, like, there was so many people on yellow cards at that point. Like, you could have taken off Calafiori for Miles Lewis. You don't have the same sort of, like, you have the same sort of attacking threat. Like, you've changed your attacking threat now.
He had to take him off. He's got Estevar running at him. He's got Neto running at him. He had to take him off. The game was too erratic. The referee made the game erratic from the beginning for both teams, not just for one team. from the beginning. He made the game erratic, and it was his refereeing that got the game yellow, 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 yellow. It was a nightmare.
He ruined the derby for both. He ruined the derby for everyone. He ruined it for the Arsenal fans, ruined it for the Chelsea fans, ruined it for the Arsenal players, Chelsea. He ruined it for everyone. Like like I can't lie. You wait kind of all week for a game like this. You get hyped up for it, and then within the first like 10 minutes, man's given out like 3 yellow cards, and it's like
terrible refereeing.
What are we meant to do now? Like, because obviously Chelsea were playing like it was clear that Chelsea's game plan it was to be mad aggressive, like make the game mad aggressive, and we was willing to match that aggression, but the ref kind of made it so, yeah, well, I guess you guys can't be aggressive. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It killed it, and like I just sacked the ref in it. Just sack him, Anthony Taylor. Just sack him, man.
Yeah, ref was terrible, man. It was terrible. It was terrible, man. Like we didn't do enough to win the game. Like Chelsea deserved a point. Really and truly, on the balance of play, they deserved the win. Really,
they deserve to win.
Like, on the whole context of the game, they were better than us. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not only were they better than us, but I feel like we didn't do enough. Like it felt like they wanted it a bit more. Like I'm happy to come out there with a point, bro.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I'm irritated coming out of a point because of the 10 men situation. But in terms of the actual point of the game, I'll take the draw because Chelsea were better than us on the day, and they were better than us before the red card, and they were actually better than us after the red card. After the red card, we didn't do anything, and the issue is it's a good thing in a sense that it's old school. Takes it back to like the old school football, like okay, 2 teams and it was a big game. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a real tense battle. Like I can take that as a real tense battle, but in terms of our Arsenal fan, we didn't do enough, bro. Like we didn't do enough, and even Martinelli started, and we actually missed Trossard today, and Martinelli was awful. Like he's terrible football player. He breaks down everything, and we should have moved Eze to the left and put Ødegaard on. That's what we should have done. We should take a Martinelli off, put Eze to the left, and Ødegaard on. That's what we should have done. And that's the mistake that we made. And that's what I was screaming for at the time.
He could have done that. But I mean, I like even the lineup that we had, like it's not the lineup I expected us to go into the game with. So like I don't know. But you know what? Yeah, I still feel like we should have got more out the game though. Like even when it was 11 versus 11, like it's not even when it went down to 10 versus 11. Like we really should have wanted more. Like we really should have we should have tried more. Like I don't know. Something definitely felt off. Like something definitely.
What do you mean? What do you mean by we should have got more? What do you mean by that?
We should have done more. Like we should have wanted. Like we should have been going into this game like really sticking it on them from the jump. It didn't feel like we wanted to go out and stick it. If anything, it felt like we was happy if the game would have just stayed 0-0. That's what it felt like to me. It felt like, yeah, do you know what? We're cool to just leave Stamford Bridge with a draw. We don't really need to go and grab the win. Like it just never felt at any moment in the game, whether it was 11 men or 10 men, that we had like, I don't know, like the killer instinct required to try and put the game to bed. Like it felt lethargic. It felt kind of, I don't know, we were just going through the motions. Like I don't know, like I wasn't impressed by anything personally. Like I was watching. Do you know what? For me, the most interesting thing that happened in the game was the little kind of like beef between the players. Like whenever something happened, there was always like a little beef between the players. Like, and that was like the football was like secondary. Like it had no value at all to me.
That's for you as an Arsenal fan. As a Chelsea fan, they won't say that. They will say they'll be impressed with this performance.
I can only speak as an Arsenal fan though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You're talking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're saying it from an Arsenal point of view. That's what you're saying, like as in the beef between the players and stuff like that. But as a Chelsea fan, you'll be looking at it like they did everything they needed to do to get a point out of this game with 10 men. You know what I'm saying? Like when you've got 10 men on the pitch and the other team's attacking, the bare minimum is to create a whole heap of chances and leave them like last ditch challenges and scratching and keeper making a whole heap of saves. Keeper didn't make any saves when they went down to 10 men, not one. Not one save. We made one save at the end where Marino shot it and Gyökeres and him had a little clash. And
Saka had a few chances that just went off target though. So like,
no, he didn't. He didn't have any chances. Saka didn't have any chances. He had wayward shots. He didn't have any chances that they weren't just off target, were they? They were miles away.
No, not all of them. Not all of them was miles.
Saka had chances that were miles away, bro. He didn't have any chance. What chance did he? Didn't have no chances today.
Marino had the chance. What
chance?
Wait, Marino had a chance that Sanchez saved. Martinelli had a.
That's what I just said. I said he had a shot that when Gyökeres crashed into him.
Yeah, Marino had a shot that he saved.
That's what I just said. That
Martinelli had a shot that he saved. Martinelli had a shot that he saved. Obviously the chance. Well, the follow up from Gyökeres, but I don't know. I don't think that was a yellow.
That's the Marino one. That's the Marino one you're talking about.
I don't think that was a yellow personally. Saka had a few shots.
But we didn't have any chances though. We had shots, but we didn't make any chances. Is the point I'm making. There was no chance where you say, "Oh, he should have scored." And normally, when you go down to 10 men, that's what you need to create. You need to create moments and patterns of play that shift the lines and make the team have to defend last ditch, or make the team have to. You got 10 men. You got an extra man. It didn't look like we had an extra man. Furthermore, I was more worried that they were gonna score from corners and from. I was more at them than about scoring.
I wasn't concerned about them scoring for the whole game. Even before they scored, I wasn't concerned with them scoring from open play. Like the only way that they was gonna score against us today was through set piece.
No, it wasn't. They had chances before that, bro.
No,
man. Esteval had a chance that was right in front of that 12 yards out, and he blazed it over. That was a brilliant chance. What do you mean?
But Saka had the exact same thing, and he called it not.
Saka didn't have a chance.
Cool. I'm not doing this. So I was never worried about them scoring from open play. And the fact that their goal came from a set piece, that's where all my worries were, because James today actually had some real good delivery from dead ball scenarios in it. So yeah. But hey, man, look, I wanted the win, but for me, you know, I like Sir Alex Ferguson says, you win your home games, you take what you can away from home. You know, and I'm not happy, but to me, it's not a bad result. Like, the pressure was on Chelsea today to win at their ground. You know, you have to win at your home ground. They didn't win at their home ground. We took a point. As long as we beat Brentford, we beat Aston Villa. You know, I won't look back on this game with too much dissatisfaction. You know, I'm annoyed with how we played, but sometimes you're gonna play like this. You know, sometimes. Yeah,
I think you're missing the point, though. I think you're missing the point. I think it's not about the fact that of course, like, before the game you'll take a point and stuff like that. I think the point out of this game is that fact that they had 10 men, and I think when they go down to 10 men, I feel like you've got an opportunity to take or potentially make Chelsea feel like they're out of the title race.
Not always. Sometimes teams with 10 men actually play better than teams with 11 men. It's happened many times before. It actually happened last game week with Everton and Man United. Like, sometimes a team with 10 men, so they just rile up something, and it doesn't really affect the game. You don't
have to disagree for the sake of disagreeing. You know, like,
I just spoke a fact.
A team with 11 men should always beat a team with 10 men. You don't have to say. Of course, there's always going to be a time when a 10-man plays well, but a team with 11 men should always beat a team with 10 men.
We was also behind before they went down to 10 men as well, so we always had to score 2.
We weren't behind. They scored with 10 men. What are you talking about?
Oh, they did after the half time.
What are you on about?
Yeah, my bad, man. My bad.
Yeah, but you're just disagreeing for the sake of it, bro.
No, I'm not disagreeing for this. I never disagreed. I just stated a fact.
That's not a fact. They went. No, we had 10.
No. The fact that I stated was sometimes teams that have 10 men play out of their skin and get results. That's a fact.
I know that. It's a
FACT fact. Not my opinion. Not stating my opinion. It's a FACT fact. It's not a Hook's opinion. It's not Hook's disagreeing. Oh. It's not Hook sharing anything. It's Hook stating a FACT fact of life. Things that have.
Well, that sometimes a 10-man can play well. Yeah, okay.
No. Then they get a result. It happened last game week.
It can happen. It's football, isn't it? I'm saying a team with 11 men should. Bro, it's also a fact that 15 under 15s can be can beat the first team. That's also a fact. It can happen. It doesn't mean
when did that last happen?
Listen. I'm saying it doesn't mean.
If you want to go to the extreme, tell me when it happened.
You're just trying to argue for the sake of it. I understand what you're trying to do.
No. You try to take it to the extreme. So
you're trying to argue for the sake of it, Bob. We've got 11 men against 10 men.
I gave a fact. You didn't give a fact. So unless you can back it to your extreme with evidence.
What fact are you talking about, Hawks? I don't know what you're disagreeing with for no reason. I don't know what you're saying here. What are you saying?
No, it's cool. I know. I stated a fact.
11 men should beat 10 men. It's not rocket science, bro.
No,
you don't have to find an anomaly to have an argument. 11 men should beat 10 men. If you were to ask every single manager in the world whether they had 11 men and the other team had 10 men, should they win? No one is going to say no.
Yeah, cool.
Every single manager is going to say yes. Do you think they're going to say no?
Yeah, I'm agreeing. Cool.
You think they're going to say, oh, no, we shouldn't win the game because sometimes 10 men can be better than 11? You think that's what they're going to say?
I never said we shouldn't win the game.
So what you argue? What point are you making?
I didn't argue. I stated the fact. I didn't argue anything.
Oh, bruv. Hawks, bro, please stop, man. It's not every day you have to try and create a madness.
That's what I did.
You're not stating a fact. You're not stating a fact.
Do you know what? My bad. I thought we was having conversation. It's cool. I won't do none of that. It's fine. Do you know what?
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're disagreeing with. What are you disagreeing with?
I don't disagree with anything. I stated the fact.
What fact? That what?
No, it's cool. No, it's cool, man.
That 10 men can beat 11 men. I know that. What's your point, though?
No, I just stated the fact. Do you know what I mean?
But what is your point, though? What's the point of stating that fact?
There's no point. We don't have to do this back and forth. We can just move on.
So then don't say things to make a back and forth then.
Next time I won't say anything. It's cool. Just move on.
Oh my word, bruv. I don't know what's got into you. You're so used to talking to like streamers that you've forgotten about actually like what the football like I'm saying to you, yeah. This game today, Chelsea played better than us, and they played better than us with 10 men as well. So I understand that you can play better with 10 men sometimes. I get it. But I feel with 11 men, if you've got a man extra, you have the advantage. That's how I feel. Yeah, I don't think. Exactly. So this is why I say I'm more irritated by today's game, because we had an opportunity, to take Chelsea potentially out of the title race. You're there telling me no, because sometimes 10 men can play better than 11.
But they played well. Like they played really good. That's the point that you're missing. Like they played really good. Like I understand, because I was born at night, not last night, that a team that has a numerical advantage in any sport should be winning. I understand this. But what I'm saying is Chelsea played out of their skin when they went down to 10 men. This happens. So cool. They're like, clearly, in case you couldn't tell, I'm not happy. Clearly, but I'm not gonna take any respect away from Chelsea. They played really well. Like I still think that they deserve to win. That's where I'm at.
But this is the point I'm making. This is the point I'm making to you. You're making my point.
No. So because I believe that they deserved to win, I won a point from that scenario. So yes, I'm still vexed, but I can acknowledge that they was in the ascendancy. They came out after half time on fire. We came out after half time on the same BS that we was on before half time. These men realistically should have got another goal. It should have been more. But we recovered.
You're making like two different points. A minute ago when I said to you they had better chances, you said to me no, that we had the same chances. Now you're making a point I made 10 minutes ago.
I know you want to.
I said to you, Ødegaard had the first chance. You said Saka had the same chance. I said to you that Pedro and other people had. You said no, but Saka had their chances.
If you want to have an argument, that's fine. But I'm
want to have an argument
because you're bringing up irrelevant things.
No, you're going back. You're going back to what I said anyway.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
So yeah, big up Chelsea, man. Like I thought we would beat them. I honestly thought we'd beat them.
I know you did, because you predicted 3-0 and stuff like that. I know you did.
I was very confident in the fact that we would beat them, but I could not anticipate that we would turn up this bad.
No, it's not that we anticipate we turn up this bad. It's also, like you just said, that Chelsea can play well. You have to anticipate that Chelsea have been playing well for the last few weeks. So when you say
no, because that's not entirely true, because they lost to Sunderland at their ground. So it's not entirely
that wasn't recently.
Yeah, because we had an international break. But if you look at their last set of games,
we drew with Sunderland.
I don't. Do you know what? Do you know what? You just
no. You know what the problem is? You don't let me finish. You don't. The problem is you talk so much. You don't actually hear what. You don't actually hear the point that anyone's making. No. That's the problem here. Because what I just said to you is Chelsea have actually been playing well. If you listen to the fans and to the manager and everyone is actually in a good place right now. Chelsea are actually feeling comfortable. So I don't really understand why you feel like what I'm saying is a little bit crazy. Chelsea feel comfort and they feel well. We are also in a good place. We also feel like Arsenal are playing well or in a good place. So this game today was classed as the two teams that are in form. It wasn't classed as two teams that were, one team was in form, one was out of form. It was classed as two teams that were in form going into this match. We've got the two best midfielders in world football, probably Rice and Caicedo. We've got the Timber and James debate. We've got all the debates that have been going on in our the Saka and the Esteval and the Cucurella. We had a lot of old school like potential who's the best player in each team. We had a lot of that in this game. It wasn't a game of two teams that were out of form. So when you're saying they lost to Sunderland and all of that stuff, I don't see how that's relevant.
That's fine. So yeah, I thought we would win, but we didn't. But like I said, I didn't anticipate us turning up this bad. Like if we turn up and played at the same level we played in the last two games, we would have won the game. Like that's irrespective of how well that Chelsea played. Like that's completely irrespective of how well Chelsea played.
No, I don't think. I think again, you're doing the same. You're doing the same thing again. You're saying so. Basically, what you're saying is, if we play well, yeah, because what you're not taking into account again is that they've got some of the best players in the positions to match us. So Caicedo is. Yeah, but you haven't let me finish. You don't know what I'm going to say. What's fine? What did I say? What's fine? Tell me what's fine. No, tell me what's fine. What's fine? Because you didn't let me finish. So what's fine? What's fine?
You're going to repeat the exact same thing.
What am I going to say? Tell me what I'm going to say.
You just said that you literally just said about how, yeah, they're in form. They got some of the best players. I already know all of this.
That wasn't what I was going to say. That wasn't what I was going to say.
You actually just carried on saying it.
That wasn't what I was going to say. You said if we played the same way we played, we would have won. And I'm trying to explain to you, Chelsea also had a performance like ours against Barcelona. They had a performance just as good as ours. But you're saying, oh, because we play well, we'll beat them, not giving respect to what Chelsea have been doing also. That's the point I'm trying to explain to you. So even if we played well, it doesn't mean that we would have won even if we played well. We didn't have our two centre-backs. We don't have our two centre-backs. We don't have our striker. We don't have our captain. So really and truly, what makes you think if we played well, we would have won?
We didn't have our two centre-backs against Bayern. We didn't have our two centre-backs against...
We did have our centre-backs against Bayern. Saliba played.
We didn't have... No, you said our two centre-backs.
I know, but I'm explaining that we've got two centre-backs missing in one game. That's the point I'm explaining to you.
No, you want to talk.
If Saliba's playing, it's a different game for us. We've got more confidence if Saliba's playing.
Cool.
I don't know what it is you're disagreeing with.
We didn't have our captain play the full game against Tottenham or Bayern, so I don't understand. You know what? If you want to bread the rivals, you want to bread the Chelsea thing, feel free. All I'm saying is, irrespective of them having and do you know what makes it worse? If we played to the level that we played against Bayern and Tottenham, remember that Caicedo got sent off in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we was playing to the levels that we played, that we have been over the last 3-4 games, in this game, we would have taken advantage of that.
What 3-4 games? What 3-4 games you talking about? There's only been 2. So what, you talking about the Sunderland, the draw with Sunderland? Because there's only been Sunderland, Tottenham, and Bayern Munich. So what 3-4 games you talking about?
Who did we play before that?
We played Sunderland. We drew with Sunderland. Then we played Tottenham. Then we played Bayern Munich. Now we played Chelsea.
Who did we play before Sunderland?
Oh, bro.
You do realize we do realize
it's not. You don't. I know. Like you're so used to talking to YouTube streamers that you're trying to do the the whole it's Arsenal or this or whatever. Like what I'm trying to explain to you, what sometimes I speak and what I'm saying is not actually. I'm not speaking in riddles, bro. Like I'm saying normal things.
So am I.
You're not.
No. I literally said that if we played to the level that we've played in the last set of games, irrespective of how well Chelsea played today, I believe that we would have still beat them.
Okay, fine. And I'm saying, and what my point was, what I was trying to explain to you is Chelsea at this point is very different to how the teams that we've played. When we played well against Tottenham, Chelsea are not Tottenham. When we played well against Bayern Munich, Chelsea would have beat Bayern Munich as well, bro. This is the point I'm trying to explain to you. We
beat Bayern Munich at a point where it was kind of widely agreed upon
that they're the best team in Europe.
Bayern are one of, if not.
I agree with that, and I'm trying to explain to you. Chelsea also did the same thing to Barcelona, bro. They battered Barcelona.
Yeah, but Barcelona's they're not in the same sort of form that Bayern are in. So I hear it. Historically, Barcelona, they're a top team, but they're not on the same level as Bayern at the moment. So we already have evidence of playing a team that is at that level and beating them. Hence why I said, irrespective, I can't believe it, I have to say this mad slowly, irrespective of how well they play today, if we played at a similar, if not the same level that we have been, we would have beat them. But do you know why? Because they had 10 men. I don't understand what's so difficult to understand. I hear you want to do the neutral thing.
It's not the neutral thing. I'm trying to explain.
I hear that. But I'm telling you, if we played to a similar...
We're not the only team that can play well, Hooks. We're not the only team that
I'm aware. I'm aware.
You're not aware. You're not aware.
I'm aware of it. I'm aware.
You're not aware. Because what I'm trying to...
I'm actually aware. Okay, so the only time Arsenal win games is when the other team is not playing well. Is that what you're saying?
Hooks, most of the time, this season. Watch this. Let me finish. Most of the time this season, what has been the narrative about Arsenal? It's been that what's the narrative been about Arsenal? That we've just been winning, but we haven't really been playing that well. That it's been set pieces. We haven't been playing. It's not like we've been blowing teams away and it's scintillating football. Our game has been based on defense all season. This is what you're not understanding. You keep saying if we play well, as if to say we've been playing scintillating football for the whole year. That's not what's been going on. Our game hasn't been based on scintillating football and playing well. Our game has been based on moments, been based on managing games, has been based on being mature and stuff like that. Chelsea today, what I'm trying to explain to you, were just as mature as us. So when we have another team that's just as mature as us, we've got to find a new way to win the game. You're saying if we played well, if we played how we played against Bayern, or if we played how we played against Tottenham, well, Tottenham are not good. Tottenham are not a good team.
Tottenham actually came to us with the best away record.
Tottenham are not a good team, Hawks. They get outplayed everywhere they go. They're not a good team. Whether they came with the best away record or not, they're not a good team. Right? Tottenham, if they play Chelsea, I don't expect Tottenham to beat Chelsea either. This is the point I'm trying to explain to you. So when we're playing Chelsea, I'm not going into this game thinking, oh, if we play well, we win guaranteed.
We blew away at Atletico Madrid, by the way.
Say that again.
We blew away at Atletico Madrid. Just
all of these games are at home. Bayern Munich was at home. Tottenham was at home. What's it? The only Atletico Madrid was at home. These are home games.
Bilbao was away. I'm just giving you examples of games where we
Bilbao, bruv. I don't know.
I'm just giving you examples of games that we played well.
What I'm trying to explain to you is the teams that we've beaten so far. What I'm saying to you is the teams that we've beaten so far. Chelsea probably would have beaten those teams as well if it was in the same vein. If they play out, they play today. Chelsea, this game was always going to be a tough game. It's only people online that seem to think it wasn't going to be a tough game. It was always going to be a tricky game. They've been playing well. Their team are up. Their fans are up. Their coach is up. They beat Barcelona with ease and outplayed them. They're beating teams. They're in the title race. So it was always going to be a tricky game, bro. Like I don't know if it's not a thing of if we play well we win. If we play well and Liverpool, Chelsea play well, who wins?
I didn't even say we played well. I said if we played to a similar or the same level that we had been playing, which we both came into this acknowledging that we didn't play to a good enough level, then I believe, not saying is fact. I'm saying in my opinion, I believe me, Hawks, not speaking on behalf of the world, I believe we would have won the game. I don't understand what's so.
But does that apply to every team? Does that apply to every team?
We could have been playing anybody. It doesn't matter who it is.
If we play well against anybody, we win.
I didn't play well again. I said if we played to a similar or the same level, I'm gonna say it really slowly.
But what team are you talking about? What team are you talking about? Are you talking about the Tottenham game, or are you just talking about just the Bayern game? Because you talking about just the Bayern game?
No, I can't be asked.
Are you talking about just the Bayern game, or are you talking about the Tottenham game?
I can't be asked for this circular debate that we're having because
you're in circle. You're having a circular debate.
You just don't want to. It's like you understand what I'm saying, but you just want to have.
I don't understand. Listen. Before we will move on. Wait. Stop trying to stop. What I'm saying is, are you talking about the Bayern game specifically, or are you talking about the Tottenham game as well?
I'm talking about both. In both of those games, we played to a high level. If we played to a similar or the same level, then I believe that we would have won the game. Because even though Chelsea have been in scintillating form recently, even though Chelsea were at home, even though Chelsea played at a much higher level than Arsenal today, with 11 and 10 men, we left the game with a point. The point I'm trying to explain to you is when we played Tottenham, it wasn't that we played that well. Is that Tottenham were that bad? This is the point I'm trying to explain to you. Over the course of the last few games, we haven't actually been playing like we've been playing scintillating football. The Champions League games, the Atletico Madrid game, the Bayern Munich game, those are Champions League games. It's very hard to equate them to Premier League games. It's two different games of football. So that's the point I'm trying to explain to you. You're saying if we had played well, then we would have won the game. And I'm trying to explain to you, I don't think the gap is so big that if we play, what if they play well? What if Chelsea play well? They did play well. They did play well, and they couldn't beat us. And when they did play well, they didn't beat us. So if we play,
they had 10 men, Hooks. They had 10 men.
It doesn't matter how many men that they had because they still played better than us.
It doesn't matter
how many men. No, it doesn't. Because you know why? When it was 11 versus 11, what was the score? 0-0.
They were better than us with 11 versus 11.
No, they was actually better with 10 men than they was with 11.
No, they weren't. No, they weren't. No, what are you saying? What are you talking about?
All right, cool. You just want to disagree.
Because they scored, that means they were better. They were better than us. They were better with 11 men, bro.
Yeah, they was. Hello.
But you said they were better with 10 men.
No. Yes, they were better with 10 men because they got the goal with 10 men.
That doesn't mean you're better because you scored the goal with 10 men.
Their level didn't drop. Their level increased. Their level did not drop. Can you answer a simple question? And I want you to answer the question. I don't want you to do this. Oh, but you said this, or I'm trying to explain this, or you're not understanding the point. I want you to answer the question.
Yeah.
See, was so good. And we were so bad. Why did they not win the game?
What are you saying? What type of question is
that? No. Remember, I said I wanted a straight answer. I don't understand. Oh, what are you saying? Or you don't understand the point.
So if Chelsea was so good and we were so bad, why didn't they win the game?
Yeah, why didn't they win the game?
Because they had 10 men.
But they scored when they had 10 men.
They scored when they had 10 men, but they still had 10 men.
The game with 10 men.
Say that again?
They was actually winning the game with 10 men. They was actually ahead for maybe, 12 minutes or something like that.
Yeah. I don't understand.
Why didn't they win the game? Do you know what? Everton had 10 men. They went 1-0 up. They won the game.
Everton, Bob, the Everton and Man United game, it's got nothing to do with this game. I don't understand.
No. Let's stop deflecting. I'm giving you an example of a team that goes up with 10 men and wins the game. Chelsea, like you have been gassing them and you've been completely disregarding everything about Arsenal. You've been, but Chelsea have been lying at the moment. Cool. Why did they go 1-0 up and not win the game? Because we played poor.
It's a football match.
We played poor. It's not like
let's go from a corner. Yeah, and they tried to hold the lead and couldn't hold the lead. It's a football match. It happens. Football.
Okay, great. So we got to where they couldn't hold the lead. Yeah, against an Arsenal team that was bad. Me and you both agree that they played good with 11 men and with 10 men. We both agree that Arsenal played bad. Now, whoa. It's magic. It's like, raw. What was Hooks talking about? Imagine if we played to a similar or the same level that we had been since coming back from the international break. I believe we would have won the game. Oh, I wonder why. Because when we play in bad, we get a point. Imagine if we play to the level that we had been playing.
Imagine they had the.
Oh my God. Whoa. It's like Hooks is speaking about, like, I don't know, the Milky Way. Like, he's saying
I don't even know what's going on.
Incomprehensible that I don't understand. I'm saying the simplest thing in the world.
I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know if you're being serious or if you're joking. I don't even know what you. I genuinely don't even know what you're talking about.
I can't believe, that you're here pretending that you don't understand what it is.
I'm not pretending. I actually don't understand. They've come out the game. Yeah, when they had 11 men, they were better than us. They've come out the game with a point. You're saying they played really well. We didn't play so well. Why did we not beat them? Because they had 10 men. That's the reason why they if they had 11 men, they might have won. Like, what are you saying?
They might have won. They might.
But you're saying why didn't they? If they played better than us, why didn't they beat us? Because they had 10 men.
Yeah, they had 10. Oh, it's so easy to say, right? They had 10 men. Yeah,
but they had 10 men.
Yeah, they had 10 men. Do you know what? Yeah, you know what? You're right. Like, Chelsea are the greatest, and do you know what? They should have won. Actually, I think they should have won the game anyway. That's how mad it is. That's how bad I thought Arsenal was. I actually still believe that Chelsea deserved to win the game. But for some reason, like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know. Maybe
most Arsenal fans, let me tell you what. Most of my bedrooms that are at the game, that have gone to the game, and most Arsenal fans, they're actually happy we left with a point. Understand? They're actually thinking, bro, I'll take a point right now. Because during that game, this never felt like we was in control, and it felt like Chelsea just felt like they were going to score. Do you understand?
So they agree with me.
They're not agreeing with you, Hooks. Are you mad? Are you mad or something?
You're actually agreeing with me.
You're actually mad, you know.
Wait, no, because you started off this whole segment.
You're actually mad, bro.
No, you started off this whole segment saying, oh, you know what? Before the game, I would have taken this result, but I can't lie, because they had 10 men. Yeah, that's literally how you started this. And I said, given the context of how bad we was playing, I think us leaving with a draw is a good result. And then you just said that your bedrooms and Arsenal fans at the game are feeling like, oh,
well, you said about 10, you said about 20 things. You're saying about 20 things. You're actually,
I can't believe it.
You're actually mad, bro.
I can't believe it. I
don't even know what you're talking about.
I can't believe it.
I find it hard to actually know what point you're making. Like,
I can't believe it.
You're actually saying crazy.
You had me sitting here thinking that I was the one going mad, and then you just say that Arsenal fans at the game agree with how I feel about the result. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Do you know what? You have to. After that, you have to move on. I can't. But you've been here slewing me, but then say that there's Arsenal fans that agree with me. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. I'm actually so amazed right now.
I'm not even listening to you anymore.
No, by the way, people, make sure you're liking, make sure you're subscribing. You get it to both channels.
Yeah, that's what Hook cares about. That's all he cares about. That's what all this is about. Like, I've realized you're not gonna trick me into creating content. It's not gonna work, bro. What? I've realized, because I don't even know what you're talking about. What? I can't even have a straight convo. With you.
What?
I can't even have a normal conversation with you. I'm having a normal convo. I don't even know. 1 minute you're over there, then you switch the convo there, then you disagree with that. I say one little thing, and then you're taking it. I don't even know how. I can't even have a normal football convo with my friend. What? It's mad. It's mental to me. Right, it's all right.
Well, you're spinning it back on me.
It is on you. It's on you.
Oh my day!
You don't even know what you're trying to say. That's the thing. You don't even know what you're trying to say. The worst thing is you don't actually know what you're trying to say. You're just saying all points to make a point and then say, "Oh, but you don't actually." You've been streaming with Gunner and that too much.
I haven't streamed with Lee Gunner.
Well, then you're talking to him behind the scenes. Then
wait, do you know what? Yeah, I might actually. Yeah,
you're online too much, bro.
No. I might actually go back. Yeah, and find the point where you slew me. Yeah, for saying the exact same thing that you just said. Arsenal fans at the ground are happy with. Because I can't believe how this is being spun. It's so bad.
Bob, can we talk about the game?
What?
Can we go back to actually talking about the actual game? I don't want to do the back and forth.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Because I know why. All right. Cool. Yes, fine. Let's talk about the game.
Can we talk normal football for once? Yeah, instead of going back and forth for no reason.
Huh?
Can we talk about normal football without going back and forth for no reason? You don't have to disagree with every little thing.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
But player ratings?
Yeah. Cool. That's all fine.
You're online too much, bro. As a friend to a friend, you gotta come and start playing paddle a little bit and stuff, bro. You're online too much. Seriously. No, seriously, you're online too much. Seriously.
Too
much online. It's too much online. You're online too much.
You know what? Yeah,
too much online. It's too much computer screen, and
I just want to say, yeah, like,
no, can we just go to player ratings?
Oh, now you want to do the player? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I want to get past this back and forth over nothing. I don't know.
Fine. Let's slew Hawks.
I didn't slew. You've been talking more than me.
Slew Hawks for 40 minutes.
You've been talking more than me.
And when we discover that Hawks is just the same as Arsenal fans at the game,
you've been talking more than me. You're not the same as Arsenal fans at the game. You said anyway. Okay, cool. No problem. Yeah, no problem.
I big them up because obviously we're thinking the same, but big them up. But yeah, cool. So Raya. I was outside today, by the way. Just to throw that out there.
You was what?
Just wanted to throw it out there. I was outside today.
What do you mean?
Well, you said I need to go outside. I was outside.
I didn't say you need to go outside. I didn't say you come offline. It's two different things.
Well, I can't be outside and online at the same time.
I didn't tell you to go outside. I said you need to come offline. You can stay inside offline.
Bro. Actually, I haven't been online too much today.
You've been online too much.
This is my first stream of the day.
Anyway, Raya. I don't think Raya done too badly today. He had a couple of nervous moments. I think it's a bit awkward for him with Mosquera and Hincapié. They got to try and figure out the passing lines and the patterns. I think that was a big problem for us. The patterns of play because of those two at the back. But I still think 10 men after 30 minutes, you could figure out your passing lines, man. So I'll give Raya. Well, we didn't play that well, so I'll give him a 6.5.
I give Raya a 4.
I can understand that.
I didn't rate him today. Like the fact that Saliba and Gabriel wasn't there, in my mind, you then got to be the one that's kind of controlling that triangle, innit? Because you're now the most experienced one there. Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't know. I didn't feel so. And you know what? Yeah, he was lucky that João Pedro didn't score. There was a back post and João Pedro headed it. Then he did some stupid and I'm thinking why
that wasn't real.
Yeah, Raya made the save. Like he made some acrobatic save. Like,
how's that? Why are you blaming Raya for that?
Blaming him. I know I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying. Like I don't know why you're kind of. I don't know. It just felt shaky. Like everything he did today to me felt shaky. His distribution wasn't the best at times. I feel like there was times he could have released the ball quicker. He's not really. I don't know. It's off game. It happens. Players have off games in it, but I expected more from him because he's the most experienced one out of that triangle that played today.
Fair enough. I'll give him a 6, but I don't think he done much different to what he normally does. Timber, this is Timber's worst game he's had in a while.
Yeah, I agree.
This is his worst game he's had in a while. It wasn't that bad actually, but it's just not the Timber that of what Timber normally does. But I think again, Chelsea played well. They stopped us doing what we normally do. So it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. He gets a 6, but he's just not a normal 9 like he normally is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I give him a 5.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Mosquera, I think he was better than Nkapie. It was awkward for him. I think I'll give Mosquera a 6.5. I don't think it was that bad. I just feel like there was just like a few moments that it's just a bit awkward, isn't it? They're both first time playing together in a big game. Like as an overall picture, with those two at the back and stuff, they didn't do that badly. But it's just I'm just used to Gabriel and Saliba in it. So yeah, I give him a 6.
I give him a 5.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You want to go into it, or you just want to just do it like that?
For me, there's not really much to say about any of the players today. Like, I'm trying.
To be fair, we've spoken about it a lot anyway. To be fair,
I don't want to be like too harsh on, especially Mosquera and Nkapie, because I have to take into consideration that it's their first time playing together, and your first time playing together against the likes of Chelsea, who's second in the league, like it's always going to be a tough task, innit? But I'm actually the opposite of you. I think Nkapie had a better game than Mosquera. But
Nkapie had a terrible game, bro.
It's like for me, it's like so marginal, like so.
Let's have another back off. Nkapie, he had a terrible game today, bro. He did everything wrong. He's the reason why João Pedro had the opportunity at the beginning. When he got the yellow card, he's the reason why the goal came, because the free kick came from him at the beginning of the half. He had a terrible game.
Wait, the goal came from a corner.
The goal came from the free kick before the corner when he gave it away to João Pedro. Then the corner came. Then the cross came in. Then it was a corner. The ball. Stop.
You're blaming man for that,
bro. At the beginning, listen. Before the half came, I said to my brother that we've got to get Nkapie off the pitch, because what happened is before the end of the first half, he got a yellow card. Yeah, he got a yellow card. The thing on João Pedro. Chelsea started doing tactics and mind games. Yeah, so they started rolling around the floor a lot and stuff like that. Nkapie wasn't focused on that. Even when he slid down and tackled Neto, he's still getting involved and running up and getting involved. I'm thinking, bro, you need to calm down, because
that South American fire, that man.
It's the wrong timing. It's the wrong time. The ref was always gonna try and send someone else off. That's why Arteta took off Calafiori, bro. Nkapie was terrible today. He was abysmal, rubbish today. I can't believe you think he was better than Mosquera.
What rating would you give him?
Yes, a 3.
I give him a 3.
Okay. Yeah, 3, man. Rubbish, man. He was giving away fouls all game. It's all over the place, man. Terrible, man.
I give him a 5.
Fair enough. Calafiori, you can do Calafiori and Luis Skelly same time. Luis Skelly was awful when he came on.
Yeah, he was, and he was really.
He was terrible when he came on. Calafiori was better than him. But Esteval was having fun over there as well. So
I don't know. I feel like Calafiori. I feel like Calafiori wasn't. I feel like he actually handled Esteval quite okay. But I don't feel like he
handled you okay. Esteval was having fun.
I don't feel like he necessarily struggled. Also, bear in mind, there could have been points in that first half where I missed certain attacks because the internet cut out on my Fire Stick, and I had to search for a stream, and then the stream freezes, have to go find another one. So there's probably
you didn't watch the game, so you shouldn't really be arguing with me.
I watched the game in the first half.
You didn't watch the game.
Do you know what? You're trolling me. So there's
you didn't watch the game. You saw parts of the game. You saw parts of the game. You saw parts of the game anyway. You didn't watch the game. You just said your internet didn't work. You just said that.
God.
You didn't watch the game.
What's your rating?
I was trying to give it, but you started talking to me about your internet.
Give the rating.
You started talking to me about your internet for some reason. I don't know why.
Give the rating.
I don't care about your. Why do I care about your internet, bro?
the rating.
Yeah. Anyway, Calafiori, him and Esteval was having a battle. It was a good battle, but Esteval, he's not going to be scared of Calafiori next game. Put it that way. He's an 18-year-old kid that's not scared of Calafiori, but Calafiori. Pardon?
I don't think he's scared of anyone.
That may well be true, but my point is, I'm saying to give Calafiori a rating, I need the right winger to think, okay, I'm going up. Like how Saka was with Cucurella. You know how Saka was with Cucurella, knowing, this is going to be a serious game. That's how we need to feel with Calafiori. We don't have that feeling yet. Players don't have that feeling about Calafiori yet. So Esteval, he was having fun out there. And I think Calafiori, it was a battle. It was a 50-50 battle, but Esteval, I think, was maybe 55, 45, 60, 40 to Esteval at the time. So I'll give Calafiori a 5 point. Well, I'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6, and I'll give Lewis Skelly a 4.
I agree. I would agree with that rating.
Yeah, I'll give him a 4. When it gets to the midfield now, Rice was Rice as normal. I don't think he was the typical Rice because he didn't have the chances to be, but Rice was Rice as he always is. He gets a 7. He's probably the better player on the pitch for us, but he gets a 7. What do you give him?
I give him a 6.5. He was all right.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I feel like he got moved in the second half. He got moved in the second half. So he got moved away from what he's used to doing. So his game kind of changed a bit, and that kind of took away from us. But I do feel like, if I'm just being honest, I just feel like Reece James just bullied our midfield. I'll be so real.
He didn't bully the midfield. He had a good game, but Rice was the reason why we didn't lose the game, because he was doing the blocks. He was the reason the interceptions. It was all him. It's the reason why we didn't lose the game.
I just think Reece James was the best player on the pitch. Like, personally, in my opinion,
potentially was, he was good, but him or Saka, but okay, I can Rice 7. Zubimendi.
I think he had a bad game, man. He just wasn't his normal self. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but for me, like, I give him a 4. Like, I think that's one of the worst games that I've seen from Zubimendi, and I completely understand why. Arteta took him off for Ødegaard, because obviously Ødegaard offers that same sort of kind of tempo control type thing, and obviously he got the early yellow card, which I think kind of played a part in his mind and why he wasn't so aggressive in winning the ball back and stuff like that. I don't know. I just feel like he had a bad game.
I don't think he had as bad a game as you say. I don't think it was that bad. I think he gets a 6. I don't think it was that bad. I think he was unable to play his game because the ref just gave him an early yellow card straight away in the first couple of minutes. I don't think he was able to do it. But I don't think Zubi was that bad. I think the game was a real good battle at the beginning. I think it was a good battle. It was intriguing to see, but we didn't get a chance to see the midfield battle because the ref wanted to get involved, and it was bad for both teams. So I don't think we got a chance to really see it. So I don't think Zubi was that bad. Like you know what I'm saying, but yeah, I'll give him a 6. I'll give Rice a 7. He was an Eze. Yeah, he was bad today. He didn't do anything today. He gets a 3. He just wasn't in the game. But I would have kept him on the pitch because he's a match winner. That's the mistake that I would have kept him on. I would have left him on the left and put Ødegaard in the 10. That's what I would have done. But he gets a 3. He gets a 3.
I'll give him a 4, but I agree with what you're saying. Like, he was bad. He was like, he didn't take the game by the scruff, and it was ghost. He was missing. But you're right. He is someone that out of nowhere can just make something happen. So he probably should have stayed on the pitch, but is what it is, man. Sometimes if you don't prove why you should be on the pitch, you get taken off.
Yeah. But that's why you have match winners. Even if Palmer's having a bad game, he stays on because he's a match winner. And that's what I think Madueke is not typically a match winner. So I think we needed to keep Eze on. But you live and you learn. You try new things. Saka, he was 8. He got an 8. He was ripping Cucurella to shreds. He was easily by far and away our best player on the pitch. And he had a couple of he had a couple of really wasteful opportunities that normally he would be better at, but he's the reason why we're in the game. He gets an 8.
I give him a 7. Even though he played really well, I find it really difficult to give anyone a high rating considering how bad I believe we played in general. I may even be inclined to give him a 6.5.
No way. He was ripping Cucurella to shreds, bro.
He was, but we just didn't play. Nobody, in my opinion, nobody played as good as what I am used to them playing. So, yeah, I don't know. The levels defo dropped. So I just think it's a bit to give man an 8. I don't know. It's a bit too difficult.
Yeah. Martinelli.
Awful.
3.
2. He was poor.
Yeah. 2, 3. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Can't hold the ball. Makes the wrong decision. He's a sub player in it. That's what he's meant to do. But because Trossard's injured, he didn't play. He can't hold. His decision making has got to be some of the worst I've ever seen. It's got to be some of the worst I've ever seen. Like, he literally does everything wrong.
Yeah.
Everything. Shoots when he meant to pass when he meant to shoot. When he crosses when he meant to dribble. Like he just does everything wrong. Like he works hard, he tries hard, but he's a sub player, man. He gets a 2.5 or 3, either or. I don't really mind. I know you gave him lower than that. And Marino, if he weren't for his game, he would have got a 0. I mean, if he weren't for his goal, he would have got a 0, bro.
Yeah. That goal didn't save anything for me, though.
Marino was trash today. He was trash today. Marino was really bad.
He was. Do you know what? Yeah, Marino is one of those players that's hot and cold. When he's good, he's really good. When he's shit, he's really shit, and it's so annoying. Like so annoying.
He's not really. He's never cold though, is he? Like what do you class as cold? He's never cold. Marino, the way he plays, can't be cold.
In it, but like he was really shit today, innit? Like even just the amount of like easy passes that he just gave away.
Yeah,
he gave
terrible.
Bare today.
Yeah. Terrible.
It always put us in a spot of bother.
So, yeah, terrible.
Nah, he's bad.
We need Gyökeres back on that pitch. And I hear a lot of Arsenal fans talking about, is it Marino versus Gyökeres? But stop chatting rubbish.
Yes.
Like, what is it? Is it Mamouche or Haaland? Like, we need Gyökeres on the pitch up front. It's as simple as that. Marino can come on the pitch and score goals. It happens, innit? But Gyökeres needs to be on the pitch, bro. Yeah. Simple as that. I don't really want to do the subs. There's not really many subs. Madueke was awful when he came on. He gets a 2. Crap. We've done the subs already. And then referee 0.
There we go. Yeah.
Ruined the whole game for both Arsenal and Chelsea.
Yep.
Terrible refereeing. Awful. He messed up the whole Super Sunday. Terrible. We knew there was going to be a sending off. We knew there was going to be loads of yellow cards. We knew that there was probably going to be another red card. And part of that is the reason why we couldn't really have a proper game, because we couldn't play properly, because we knew anything when the refs were going to... Terrible refereeing. Awful refereed match. Shockingly bad, man.
I feel like both teams wanted to play hyper aggressive, but because of the early tone set by the ref, they kind of struggled to do so.
100%. And I want to see Cucurella tie on Saka. That's what we want to see. We want to see if he can get past that as a football fan. Yeah. So really bad from the ref. And then Arteta, it's tough because
his sub did help get us the goal.
He made a sub. His sub didn't get the goal. Marino got the goal. And Saka
he brought on Ødegaard, and it was Ødegaard who found Saka, who then found the cross in it. So
yeah, he passed.
And I feel like Ødegaard changed a bit of the dynamic of.
Yeah, he did. But the issue that he did is this should have been a half-time sub, not 55 minutes sub.
It should have.
These subs should have been at half-time. They got 10 men. But goal for the game, bro. Like, I think he thought it would be a bit simpler, and we would have understood it, but we didn't do enough. So I think like Arteta gets a 6 today because he tried it. It kind of half worked. If we got to go to the end, we would have said it was good, but we just wasn't enough. So he gets a 6.
I give him a 5. I don't feel like I disagreed with his starting lineup. I disagreed with starting Martinelli over Madueke. I disagreed with taking off Eza. I disagreed with starting Merino over Gyökeres. I still personally feel like because we was chasing the game, to not even attempt to throw on Jesus to see if he could add a little bit of extra spark, even in like the last 10 minutes. I don't know. For me, I personally would have done that. I disagreed with taking off Calafiori. I would have potentially looked at taking off one of the centre-backs and then moving Calafiori into centre-back and then putting Mars Lewis-Skelly on the left. So there's a few things that I disagreed with that he did today. So I feel like I can't really give him too high of a rating. So I just
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. And I was really nervous for this game, so I don't give myself too high either because I was too irritated during that game. I was really animated today. So I should have been a bit calm. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, I can tell that you were animated as well. Yeah, I can tell. anyone can say stuff, bro. Anyone can say stuff, bro. But anyway, big up the people in the chat. Make sure if you're watching it on Halftime Hooks, you come over to Fam because we stream it after every game. We go live after every Arsenal match. Make sure you come over to Fams on TV and like and subscribe if you're watching it on Fams on TV. Make sure you go over to Halftime Hooks and like and subscribe. Big up you, man. You know, we'll be back on Wednesday. We're playing Wednesday, aren't we? So Wednesday we got Brentford, and we'll be back Wednesday, man. Hopefully we can have a bit more energy, you know what I'm saying, with a win. But yeah, like and subscribe on your way out, and we'll see you Wednesday, man. Wednesday evening.